owning the most expensive car, having vacations on private island, breakfast in Paris, lunch in London, and finally having dinner in New York. Are we all dreaming? No. Can it be all true? Yes. Welcome to the world of Worldcom. Now let's meet Mr. Bernard Eber, CEO of Worldcom, the largest telecom company planet has ever seen. He started his career with long-distance discount services incorporation, which acquired 60 independent companies in its journey of growth and was later known as MCI Worldcom. In 1999, Worldcom was so huge that Wall Street used to dance on its jingles.
The point is, ladies and gentlemen, that greed, for lack of a better word, is good. Greed is right. Greed works. Greed clarifies, cuts through, and captures the essence of the evolutionary spirit. Greed in all of its forms. Greed for life, for money, for love, knowledge, has marked the upward surge of mankind, and greed, you mark my words, will not only save Teldar Paper, but that other malfunctioning corporation called the USA. Thank you very much.
In 1999, Worldcom's growth began to slow down dramatically. Their expenses started to increase and profits shrank. This created pressure to perform. The CFO, Scott Sullivan, argued for realistic targets to be set for the company, but the CEO, Bernard Ebers, pushed for aggressive targets. But there was no way aggressive targets could help as the market was slowing down. So they did something smart. Smart they thought it to be. Adding to the problems, in 2001 came the dot-com bubble burst. The markets were crashing, but Worldcom's stocks were plummeting. The stocks was also backed by a Wall Street analyst, Jack Grubben, who was a close friend of Ebers. At this time, even the likes of AT&T were making losses, but Worldcom somehow managed to generate positive growth. It's like if you buy a car, it's an asset. You get it serviced, it's an expense. Now, instead of recording it as an expense, if you record it as a capital expenditure, it would increase your profits as well as assets, at least on paper. Worldcom incurred majority operating expenses as line lease cost. Instead of recording them as expenses, they recorded it as a capital expenditure. A simple manipulation on paper gave them a benefit of $11 billion over a span of 3 years. When the fraud was discovered, there was a lot of chaos. The stock prices fell from $65 to around 10 cents. Around 77,000 people who were employed by Worldcom got affected. 17,000 employees were fired. Experts estimate a total fraud of $80 billion. On May 10, 2002, S&P 500 reduced Worldcom corporate rating to junk. June 28, 2002, Nasdaq delisted Worldcom stock as the price fell below 9 cents.
The answer? The biggest accounting fraud in the history of corporate America.
They began to draw down on reserves, inflate their income when the reserves, as they must be, were ultimately exhausted, then they undertook even more brazen efforts at restating expenses as capital expenditures, which had the effect of raising the income.
WorldCom would make good on its earnings numbers for Wall Street by making those numbers up.
If the actual numbers were used and not the cooked numbers, it would show that they missed those earning targets in 11 out of the 13 quarters between 1998 and 2002. And in the last 4 of the last 5 quarters prior to the actual bankruptcy, they actually lost money.